What's going on, guys? It's your host, Invisible DFS. Let's talk DraftKings NBA DFS for the slate of August the 6th, 2020. As I do, I'm going to go down to the positions, let you guys know about 5 players that I like at each position, and then give you guys my 5 players. As of right now, guys, I'm home watching the game, and Orlando's getting their butt kicked, and that's not good. All right. Anyway, so let's jump to it. Before I do, let's talk about Butler gonna be out, and it look like Jamal for Denver still gonna be out. Jamal Murray. All right, so let's go down by the positions. For point guard, Luka, it's a point guard and small forward. Arden, point guard, shooting guard. LeBron James, we already know about those guys, but the guys I'm looking to play is I love Rubio. I like Rubio. Definitely one of my top 5. Bledsoe, I don't know about the minutes yet. FD price is a little bit better, 5.2K. Lou Williams, either with the point guard position or small forward. I wouldn't mind playing him there. And who else? I only give you guys 2 so far. Brogdon, even at 6.8K, I know the price went up. I wouldn't mind go there, so that's about 3. And then, of course, I wouldn't mind playing Luka against Indiana. Definitely wouldn't mind going there. And any cheap guys that I'm looking to play, not really. Treyberg yesterday was bad. I guess Morris, 4.7K. Has 2 straight decent games, not too bad. But the fact that he's so close to the Williams, I wouldn't mind going there. Now, Dragic, like Dragic, and none if Dragic gonna be out. All right, and those guys who are here, Luka, Arden, James. The thing about James, I just don't know. The fact that they clinched the West, I just don't know how much he's going to. I know James when he play, he gonna play. But I don't know how much the coach gonna want to play him. Look what happened to the Milwaukee game. I'm not saying I'm not gonna play him, but not as much as I would want to against Houston, because I would love to play him a lot against Houston. So definitely gonna play a little bit of him, maybe 10%, but that's about it. Arden, I would rather play him over Luka. That price, yes. So Luka, it's gonna be a hard play for me. 11.3K, that's a little bit too much. I'm staying away from Luka, especially in the K. For shooting guard, again, Butler is out. Oladipo, I just don't like when him on the court with, let's go with, keep some time for, let's see, point guard. I'm talking about Brogdon. I just don't like them together on the court. That's the reason I don't really want to play him. Lou Williams. Tomorrow's slate, man. None has been bad because he doesn't play a lot of minutes. So that's the main reason. I think they might be coming to make a change soon. We got to see Lakers playing tonight, so let's see what happens. I don't know if they're gonna want to play him on the back, LeBron James on the back-to-back. So if we get the news, those guys gonna sit. Most likely, I think that could be the case. Then you might want to look at players like Dion Waiters or something like that. And even Callaway, KCP, he played really great when those guys sit too. So those are the things that we need to watch out for. Booker against Indiana. Phoenix need to keep winning, so definitely 8.3K. Had a great game last game, but that doesn't mean I'm not really high on him. But we might need to have to spend our money somewhere, because a lot of those guys on top, I don't really like them that much. All right, so small forward position. Kawhi I like, Warren I like, Paul George I like all those 3 guys. Porter Jr. like him. Carmelo, I definitely like him. Those are probably the top 5 players I'm gonna look to play. But there's other guys, like I said, man. If Davis sit, then Kyle Kuzma are probably gonna become my top small power forward. And Finney Smith, I don't mind going there. House has been decent. All right, so but definitely Kawhi, Warren, Paul George, Porter Jr., and Carmelo are my top guys there. Power forward, Giannis, I think this time we're probably going to play the full game, but we just don't know. The fact that we don't know, then it's a problem. Nurkic, I like that price. Hefty price. He's more expensive than Nurkic. I mean, I say Nurkic more expensive than Jokic. So for that reason, I don't like Nurkic in FD, but in DK he play power forward and the center position, so definitely different. All right, and the price is only 8.9K. So that's one of the reasons. Warren, if I play him, would be in the small forward position, because when I'm looking at this price and Nurkic, I'd probably go Nurkic, but Warren has been great. And then also look at Hayton price, 7.2K in that same game. All right, so there's gonna be some decision to make, but me personally, my top power forward definitely Nurkic. I can see Davis sitting down. Giannis, if we get the nose, of course we're not gonna get it. Hayton, Porter at the small forward, power forward position. Carmelo Anthony. And then, so the thing about it, the game it starts at 4 o'clock. So let's see what time is the Clippers game. Lakers game, the last game. So we're probably not gonna get enough news to know what to do from the get-go. But the good thing is both sides you can do late swap. So all right, so that's the power forward. The center position, centers always have a lot of people, but Porzingis is one of my favorite center. I would rather play Porzingis over Nurkic. I know for a lot of people they're probably gonna go Nurkic, but me personally, I'd probably play Porzingis. All right, and when you look at Nurkic against Jokic, Nurkic is more expensive in FD than Jokic. That's the problem. But here, I still would rather go Jokic. They're going against each other. I believe those guys used to play with each other, so that's the case. Then that's a good matchup to watch for. I love Turner tomorrow against Phoenix, one of my top plays. So Turner, Porzingis is still probably my favorite. I like Turner. I like Bam at 7.7K. And my fourth, I would go with, where is it? Olenek 4.8K. And I'm missing one guy. I don't mind Jokic. So I know I'm missing somebody. Hayton. Alright, so those are the guys. The good thing is you have players like Hayton at both positions, Olenek at both positions. So you can actually play a lot of those guys at the power forward and forward position. Alright, so now let's talk. Before I give you guys my 5 players, let's look at some cheap plays. That's around the 5K. Of course, we know about Olenek, probably my favorite play out of the 5K. House Jr. is not too bad, but that's the small forward position. There's so many people I can play. Zubac has a decent game, but he hasn't played more than 24 minutes in the game. Kuzma, if those guys sit down since they're playing back-to-back, then Kuzma definitely going to be one of the eyes on. Jay Crowder was bad last game. I can see him bounce back for tomorrow. Any cheaper guys? Oh, one guy, did I talk about Dragic? Definitely like Dragic tomorrow if he's playing for Miami. Alright, Jeff Green, I was on him last game, but I'm not feeling him this game. So definitely not on him this time, even at that price. But again, he played with LeBron James low bet, so if you guys want to go there, you guys might want to take a chance. Whether it's all depend on who's going to sit for the Lakers or not, if any. Tyler Hero, the same thing. If we're going to check Miami real quick. Schubeck let down, so let's go to Miami. I want to check the whole team. Like I said, Tyler Hero, none. So if Draghi sit down, those guys become Iguodala. So all those guys could be a good production for your team. All right, so now let's talk about my 5 players. Check out my notes. Alright, so the first player, where is it? The first player I'm gonna go with, guys, is Lou Williams. With Pat Bev out, I think Lou Williams gonna have to do a lot in the second against Dallas. I expect that's the team most likely they could play in the first round of the playoff. Lou Williams, like him, I'm gonna play him, and then I'm gonna go back to Porter Jr. at that price. It's a back-to-back. The guy is young, and so he should be ready to play every minute there. For center, I'm gonna go with Turner. I'm gonna go with him at 6.2K. I see Turner. I knew he was gonna have his best game last game. I even said on my video that was his best game, which wasn't by that much. But I'm hoping that he can even have even a better game in the next game. Hopefully, he can give you 40 fantasy points there. 40. All right. So the next guy is. So I got. Man, I really wanna go with Hayton here, as they're playing against each other. Let's see what time is that game. That's the second game. I'm glad the Miami game, the first game, so we can get some news on dry gauge and stuff like that. But I'm looking at my note. I have a lot of players here, so let's go with. I want to go with Hayton. I love Ricky Rubio. 6.6, so I'm gonna go with Hayton here. 7.2K against Indiana. Let's see. I mean, did play 38 minutes, so that's good to see playing those kind of minutes. So I'm gonna go with Rubio. When I'm looking at my star, I got Kawhi or Porzingis. So I'm gonna go with Porzingis as my star. I know they're playing each other. Let's see. Let me check Kawhi real quick. I like both players. Yeah, so Porzingis is my star. I could have gone with Warren because Warren deserves it. Porzingis is. So I give you guys double center here. I know most of you guys want to have a double center lineup, but I give you guys double center. I like this lineup, and you got 5.566 left to do whatever you want with this lineup. There's a lot of the cheap play you can use to complete that lineup. All right. So again, guys, I appreciate you guys. Please sign up if you have not subscribed. I should say, if you have not, share. Just know I really appreciate you guys. Thank you for the support, and good luck. All right, I'm out.